Welcome back, y'all, to IntuiThyme with your boy E. This will be a read for my Earth signs, my Virgos, Tauruses, and Capricorns. How y'all been, fam? This will be a read for the next 2 weeks from February 5th through the 18th, 2024. Keep in mind, these readings may or may not resonate with your current situation. Always check your other placements for the complete story, or there's a possibility that this may not resonate with you at all. I'm not a dictator. I do not control your life. This is simply what we're pulling for the next 2 weeks and see what energy comes out and seeing what the earth signs will need to be made privy of for these next 2 weeks. So let's see what we get out here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so far we have top row, 9 of Cups upright, Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles upright, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. So what I get from this top spread here, the first 5 cards, starting off with the 9 of Cups, is definitely wish fulfillment, emotional stability, contentment, satisfaction, luxury. It could be a bit of overindulgence too. But seeing this paired to the Page of Wands in reverse here, this is showing me that someone is currently in the mode or in the mood of procrastination. They're not really, someone here isn't really doing anything. It's like you're happy, but it's kind of like you just want to keep it there. You really don't feel like doing much right now. So whatever it is that you have going on is definitely something that definitely calls for action that needs to be taken here. Possibly not communicating with people around you clearly. Seems like could be in some type of isolation, could be just, celebrating you. Pretty much being a hermit away from the world at this time. This is pretty much in a space where you're not really doing what needs to be done per se. It's kind of like you know what needs to be done, but you're just like, I can wait till tomorrow. Or if you need to cancel or reschedule something with someone, or the job, or just business in general, looks like you're just pretty much just letting everything be what it be. Que sera, sera. It's pretty much in a carefree energy, not really sweating anything, just sitting back, procrastinating. You have an idea, you have something that you want to do, but you're just sitting down. You're just not really doing nothing. But right next to the Page of Wands, we got the Page of Pentacles upright. And so even though you're sitting back and there's really no rhyme or reason in what you're doing, I see yourself coming to a balance pretty quickly here, balancing out with the Page of Pentacles here. Now also keep in mind too, this could be if one of you have children, the pages definitely denotes a youth or someone younger than you. So you could have kids, you could have a few children here. One of them acting up, not really paying attention in class, or getting in trouble in school or something. And while you're sitting here on this emotional stability and gratitude, one of your kids could possibly just be, acting up in school. I mean, who hasn't in the past, right? I mean, we were all children at one point. You got bored in the class and just did something funny, and now the teacher won't suspend you. But I don't know. It looks like you might have some kids here that might be getting in trouble, and then you have your star student. Your real what would I how would I put this? Like your golden child. And I know like you can't pretty much say, "Oh, this is my favorite child." I wouldn't agree with saying anything like that, but you got your bad kid, your kid that tends to turn up, and the one that's pretty much smooth, cool, calm, and collected. So that's what I do see here. This definitely could be some type of news or information coming through about your child. So it could be a parent-teacher conference or something coming up, and the teacher pretty much gives the spill on your child, and oh, so and so's been acting up, but their brother or their sister, oh, they've been doing great. Something in that sense. And then right next to the Page of Pentacles upright, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone that's impatient. Somebody that can pretty much get thrown off course, could be easily distracted, um, putting in work, not seeing results, having delays and everything like that. And once again, I can't help but to think this goes back to this story of a parent-teacher conference. I'm not sure why I'm picking this up. But I think I see you, whoever the parent is here, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, I see you growing a little impatient, kind of exhausted all of your options of trying to make the child that gives you trouble correct their behavior. And you just at the point where you feel like, shit, I don't feel like doing this no more. You might have to go stay with your grandma, your grandpa for a little while, something like that. Because it's kind of stressing you out too and shit. So it's like, damn, well, I can't even seem to get no peace. Every time I turn around, I'm trying to work or trying to do whatever. You acting bad in schools, and I gotta stop that to come here and figure out and rectify the situation with you and your teacher. What's going on? So something like that, something light, nothing major. I mean, we done all been through it. If you a parent, you know you've been a child before. You've been cutting up in school. There was a point in time. But anyway, next to the Seven Pentacles in reverse, we got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So once again, this goes back to the delays, being bored, having that lack of motivation, lack of energy, not really feeling too passionate about doing the things that you want to do. Could be because of the burden of, I wouldn't say the burden. No, is that the right word to use? That I wouldn't say that's the right word to use. But just pretty much dealing with family, everything like that. Trying to pretty much create a cohesive unit so that everybody's on par and everybody's on page with each other, and not have it be so complex where it's like, damn, I can't even get this started because if I do, or when I did, little Ray or little Shaniqua, whoever was acting up, and that ruined the whole plan for that. So now I got to figure out how I can work around this. So it's just a bit of a delay here just feeling weighed down. But you'll get out of that, though. That's temporary. The bottom, we got the Five of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands upright, the Queen of Cups upright, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. Now, what this bottom row is telling me here, and someone's feeling some sort of regret, feeling pessimistic, feeling like you failed, feeling like you're disappointed. Don't feel like that. Now, this is to whoever this is for, because I'm picking up on something real specific. Don't feel like you failed as a parent. I don't have any children myself, but I can understand like the stresses that adults with children go through outside looking in. It's like, damn, did I fuck up? Where did I go wrong? You didn't go wrong. Like, we were who we were before we got here. They just came through you. You can only do so much of your expertise and your experience where you can help someone, help your child, steer them in the right direction. And, sometimes, you just got to give them time and let them grow, let them bump their knee, let them fall, let them scrape their leg up or whatever it is to learn about life. because they feel so protected by you and all that you have done. They think that they can get away with it. Maybe it's time to start pulling back on the gifts and the, you know, parties for them if they acting up school. You gotta pretty much draw the line and be like, you know what? If you messing up, you're not getting this, and they'll learn from it. They'll improve their behavior. Hopefully, some just do not care. I get it, but don't feel like you failed as a parent. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You're doing well. You're doing what you can, and everything will fall into place accordingly as everyone begins to grow. And gain life experiences through school, through being around, their peers or whatnot. So they will pick up on that, and they will eventually be steered on the right path. It may be an instance where something happens and then your child thinks, oh shit, damn, moms was saying or pops was saying that. I should have listened. Damn. And that could be a moment where they wake up and realize, okay, I really got to get my shit together. I can't be up in here acting up. I see moms going through this. I see pops going through this, putting all this effort into it. And now I feel the need to try to stop acting up, stop acting bad, get my shit together. So back to that Five of Cups in reverse. You're not a failure at all. No need to feel regret or disappointed. I mean, we all come across these times. Like, maybe you feel embarrassed by your child because you don't want to be seen in a certain light. But, I mean, kids gonna be kids. You just gotta accept that. Let them have their joy, let them make mistakes, and they learn from it. That's a beautiful part of life. So next to the Five of Cups in reverse, we have the Two of Wands upright and the Queen of Cups upright. So this is you planning, making progress, being tactful with how you go about your family day to day. Whether, okay, we all up at this time, make sure this, that, and the third is done before we pull off. All of this stuff, did you do your homework? Are you doing whatever that you're supposed to be doing? And you're putting your foot down with the kids, you're pretty much stepping it up, being a little more strict with them, I see. So you definitely could be taking a trip, could be relocating actually, with this Two of Wands here. But ultimately, whatever you're doing, whatever goal that was lacking, or whatever you felt the delay with due to this, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, having that lack of energy, everything like that, I see you getting that back, Two of Wands upright. So it's just a temporary phase. You're going to feel what you feel, get through it, take your time with it, feel those emotions out, and then move ahead. I see you planning, you're definitely making progress. Whatever this is that you want to put your passion into, I definitely see you getting back on track with that and putting your foot down and creating that order in the household. And with that Queen of Cups, you're compassionate, you're confident, you are calm. Your emotional stability is pretty much there. Now, that was at the beginning of the read here with the Nine of Cups. And so your emotions are in check. Definitely. You are definitely a good role model for your kids. And they see that. And you tightening up on them a little bit is definitely putting you in a position where you can actually get back to focusing on furthering your career and getting to the passions that you want to do, because you've already established this order. So now everybody in the household know, look, this is the time for this is the time for that. We're not going to do this at this time, or whatever the case may be. But you definitely have this aura, this sense of this calming, healing nature about you. So whatever it is you're feeling, hey, you do it out of love, and you have that stability, and you're intuitive and you're caring. So this is definitely a parent that I'm talking to, whether male or female. You're doing good. Definitely doing good and getting back to your passions. You're not letting your kid's life slow you down as far as like school and things like that. And that brings you comfort through this planet, through this progress, discovering new methods of discipline, discovering new methods of teaching. And I see you doing that here. I'm definitely feeling a move too. Like some of you could be moving pretty soon. I definitely see a new location, a relocation for you. So next to the Queen of Cups, ending off, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So this could be some small instance of misfortune, feeling that you have no control over the misfortune. It's another roadblock. Life happens, as a lot of people say, like we say. Life happens. You could have a plan and then something could throw it off course a little bit. So you got to bounce back. It's going to keep throwing a lot of stuff at you. And I'm telling you, I said this in the water signs read as well. So maybe you want to go check that out. For Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpio. Check out the water sign read. You might have a story over there as well. But having somewhat of a resistance to change, even though you're planning ahead and you're discovering new options and new ways and methods to go about certain things, it's like you kind of fall back into the old way of parenting or the old way of doing certain things. But I'd ultimately see you with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse that's still breaking cycles. Just having a negative phase, getting through that, and becoming a better version of yourself. Damn sure a good role model. I'll say that damn sure a loving, compassionate, caring individual. You got the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups both up right here. So we can't question that. With the Five of Cups being in reverse, you definitely are doing a good job. And we as humans, we can only take so much before we get to, certain points of thinking and being doubtful and feeling certain types of ways. But with that Devil in reverse, that's you releasing these limits and beliefs. Really sitting with yourself and going into that dark night of the soul. Just reviewing everything all the way up until this point. Before the kids, during your pregnancy, or during your girl's pregnancy, and up until your children's birth. And I see you coming to the realization, like, I don't have to stop doing what I've been doing or what I've been passionate about. There's a lot of people out here that have children that they care for that still do what they do. I have a friend of mine that runs her own resume company, connection company, where she pretty much puts you in a room and gets you around people that help you with your careers and help you get started with a lot of great things. She's doing a great job, and I'm salute to her. Angel, you know who you are. If you even watch this read, I think she's a Scorpio, but she doing a damn thing. She got her business. She got a nice house, nice crib, got the family. Shout out to her husband Sam, cool brother as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the potential. Like, just because you have kids don't mean that you can't stop doing what you're doing and chasing your dreams. We have roadblocks and we have ways of fixing things. And so I definitely see you releasing those limiting beliefs, jumping into that Two of Wands energy, being passionate, planning, and progressing with your plans. What you wanted to do before you had children. You can still do that with the kids. You can still do that with children. That's not stopping you. We have 24 hours in a day. It's all how you utilize it. It really all boils down to how you utilize your time. Given America and how everything's so distracting, I can see why you may seem like you don't have enough time. That's an illusion. If they keep you drawn in with all of this social media and everything like that, well, then how can you ever discover or explore you if you're always on your phone? I mean, it's just something to consider, something to think about. And with that Devil in reverse, once again, that's restoring control. I don't see this as being resentful or having lack of will. I see you restoring control. Maybe stepping out of your normality, what you would normally do in a situation with the people around you or your children or whatever, what have you. But you're restoring order and you making shit shake and you doing what needs to be done to keep your family unit a unit and still progress and still thrive. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's pull the oracle message from the spirit animal deck here and see what we get for you. Closing out with this read. My earth signs. What do we have here? We got the coyote. Okay. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. This is you sitting with yourself, going within, thinking those dark thoughts. And just for an example, this is what I would say. Because with that Five of Cups in the reverse, I just have to say, some of you may regret, like, oh, damn, I should have never had these kids because that may have held up my career. Ain't no telling where I would have been if I didn't have them. Trust me. There's a lot of people out here with kids just doing way better than people with no kids. Trust me. I'm witnessing it firsthand. So, I mean, that's just the limits and belief that you're breaking free from. And that's a beautiful thing. You're the revealer of truth. You just have to go within and sit with yourself and really understand that you are limitless. You're limitless. And you can definitely pull it off. It's all about how you manage your time. And once again, for the coyote, for the revealer of truth, don't take things too seriously. You just have to make time to play. And we all know with play comes different ideas, exploration. Oh, new discovered truths and everything like that. If you just be open and free and go with the flow and be in a loving energy, which I do see you in with the Queen of Cups here and the Nine of Cups, you're definitely a loving person. You're definitely growing wiser. And you're definitely stepping out and stepping up and doing what the fuck you need to do. I love it. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. You gotta laugh at your own mistakes. Be like, damn, I was really tripping. I was really thinking that I couldn't do this shit with these motherfuckers. Now look at me, millionaire with like 80 kids and shit. Not that many, but you know. I don't know. It's a lot of folks, a lot of men out here that do got a lot of kids, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. Got a whole football team. No bullshit. But it's a beautiful thing, though, ultimately. And you just got to look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them, definitely. So don't doubt yourself. Don't think that you failed. You are doing a great job as a parent, and you can definitely keep your dreams alive. They are not stopping you. All it comes down to is time management, and that's just something to think about. And so, my Virgos, Tauruses, and Capricorns, I hope y'all enjoyed this read. If you did, like the video. If not, that's fine. I'm sure a few of you may have gotten a message or two out of this that needed to have some type of clarity in the current situation. And hopefully I was able to assist in making your day a little better when you came across this read. So once again, this has been IntuiThyme with your boy E. It's been real. Love y'all. Y'all take care.